Hello Seekers, welcome to Sadgamayah, your one-stop destination for Jyotish updates, podcast, right guidance and much more. Venus is going to move in Ashlesha Nakshatra. You know that Ashlesha is a nakshatra which is having reptilian quality. It is sometimes very innovative and smart, but sometimes very jealous and cunning. When a planet like Shukracharya, Venus, goes into Mercurian nakshatra, it transmutes into a very different kind of domain. On one side, this Venus can bring intense emotion in relationship. On the other side, this can create jealousy and kind of a nagging behavior. So there is a flip side to the coin. There are manipulative tendencies associated with this Venus, and there are secret hidden desires, and your mind is going to focus there. Let's discuss more on this. But before that, do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and don't forget to connect with me on Instagram, because I upload reels and other interesting stuff. And if you want to know more about this nakshatra transit for your ascendant, you can watch the video on my main channel. And if you want to take my consultations, you can drop me an email or directly book it from my website. If you want the PDF reports, that is also available. And all you have to do is click on the link that is in the description box below. Let's understand Venus transit in Ashlesha Nakshatra. This 11 to 12 days of Venus transit in Mercurian Nakshatra of Ashlesha, which is a Gandanta Nakshatra, because the Gandanta lies at this point, the first Gandanta point. And Ashlesha is a Nakshatra that is ruled by the Nagas. So when Venus goes there, this is more territorial mindset. There are hidden and secret desires, there are hidden fantasies associated with this Nakshatra. Unlike the Scorpio, this is more expressive in nature. So materially, your mind will be dwelling into buying things. You would want your material success to come in your life, and you also want all the material possessions. Maybe you're now fascinated by a new mobile phone and you want to buy that. And you would want to start planning, and you would want to decide on the resources that is available. You will focus more on how to target that particular material object. Everything is fine as long as you're following the path of dharma. Otherwise, a retrograde Saturn in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, 8th from this Venus, will create unnecessary sacrifices, and you will lose more than you gain. So be very careful there. And everything is more about creativity and transformation in this nakshatra. This nakshatra will favor artists and creators who will be more focused on creating something unique, something out of the box, something that is a little complex and dark. So if you are into such kind of themes in your artist, if you are a movie producer, this different side of life will appeal to you more than the natural usual theme. Also, from the spiritual side, this nakshatra is highly connected to Kundalini Shakti. So when Venus goes there, you would naturally have your inclination towards the occult side of life, the Tantra side of the life. Nothing wrong as long as you are being very spiritual. You are confronting your inner fears, fighting them, and focusing on the positive aspect of everything, keeping the jealousy and other sins behind you. You have to win over your demons. Also, this nakshatra will also be working in your family situation, because after all, this nakshatra and this transit is happening in the 4th house of the Kalpurush. So somewhere in your own family, you may have certain situation where people are jealous with you. Tantra is also happening in certain cases. So keep chanting Hanuman Chalisa and Devi Kavacham. Also, praying to Ma Durga by chanting Durga Saptashati Path or doing a Navachandi Havan is going to be an excellent remedy when Venus goes into this particular nakshatra. Just protect yourself from certain emotional manipulation and narcissistic personalities.